Our Jillson takes you to Northwest Oklahoma deer hunting. It's going to be a great show. Stick around.
We're out here in western Oklahoma, second weekend of gun season. Rut's still hard. We're maybe, as you can see, probably 800, 1,000 yards off a wheat field. There's a pretty nice buck running a doe all the way on that right end. There's probably 20, 30 deer there right now. We're hoping they'll drop off that wheat and get down through these canyons. We're going to drop down, go around that one last ridge right there and sit, and hopefully we can catch them coming through that bottom right there. If we can get them, we can get within 350 yards and get a good shot. But that one this morning looked nice down there. But he run that doe, he went over that last ridge right there. I haven't seen him for a couple minutes, so I don't know if they've already dropped and got behind that ridge and went around or not, but God, we've just seen a buttload of deer out here big time, and it's beautiful this morning. 30-some degrees, no wind, good frost. That's a high rack deer there, man. He's tight though. All the way the furthest deer to the left. We just seen a pretty nice buck come off of that wheat, running some does right here. We're going to sneak up on this ridge and see if we can't get a shot over this ridge. Alright, it's been about 20-25 minutes since we shot. Been glassing, really can't see anything in the bottom. Haven't seen anything come out this other side of the draw, and nothing came up through that draw and up through the top, so we're feeling a lot better about ourselves right now. We're going to go down there real easy, sneak down, get over top of this. And the last time we seen him, he was cutting back up in that chunk of woods right there in that draw, so it's a little bit later now, so we'll see what happens. Let's go try to find him. Well, right in here is where we seen this buck run, and we never seen him come out the other side of that draw. So we're gonna walk up in here and see if we have any luck. Not seeing any blood in here, but we watched him and he hunched up pretty hard. We're probably about 80, 100 yards from where we first shot that deer. We're down a little bit of a hole anyway. God, the wind is killing us today out here. It's not even funny. Last time we seen him, he hit some plum thickets and went through, and we actually thought he'd be in them, but we're on the other side of the plum thickets now. And in this edge of this field, we figured sure he would bail off and go down into this bottom here somewhere. As we're walking, looking right here through the thickets, about 35 yards up ahead of me. And that brush pile, I can see a little bit of brown on his back. So he is down. He made it probably 130 yards from where we shot him. Let's go check him out. Oh yes. That's a nice deer. That's a nice deer. Oh, look at that. That is a nice deer. Get all this garbage out of here. That is a pretty deer. He was on them 3 does. We sat on that week this morning for quite a while. We've seen a lot of deer, but there's a lot of canyons for them to leave those deer. Get out of there. Them deer will sneak down, and sometimes you don't see them, catch them going off the back, and we were about to give up there. We seen 5 bucks and nothing we really wanted to shoot, and a couple nice ones we seen the other way. And this guy come out from behind us, I guess. He was up in this chunk of woods up behind us. But so we're out here at J&J in Visay, and the amount of deer he has out here is just ridiculous. He's got around 12,000 acres. He's got a cattle operation out here and allows whitetail hunting on it. And there is just so many deer. You know, there's probably 120 deer this morning on this wheat field coming in, and it is nice. But that's a beautiful deer. He's probably, I'm guessing he's probably 3.5, maybe 4.5 years old. But his hocks are all hocked up. He was definitely ready to go this morning on some does. That was nice. Well, work starts now. Now we're going to get him out of here, get him loaded up, and sneak back down in one of these canyons and take a doe here this afternoon, I guess. We'll see you next week on Hunt, Sleep, Fish.
I'm just fine. There's only trees around me. I'm just